Everybody, welcome back to more 999. A part of the Zero Escape things. There are these series of games where they write children that make me want to kill myself. Today, we try our best to unlock this room right here. Hopefully we can do that. Ethanol. Powerful cleaner. It could even erase marks left by a permanent marker. Okay. I like that. Please don't drink this drug. Can you please not be terrible? I wonder if there's something important in the thing that's clearly important. Yeah, well, she's helpful. You got boxes. See, I hate that. I keep missing little pieces of text because the game auto-advances sometimes with it. A little annoying. Apparently, I'm pressing too hard. Yeah, well, I have the stuff. Can I just give it to you? There we go. Just kidding. Please don't look at me like that, you small, stupid child. What's up? How'd it go? Numbers in a grid. Man, this is a very involved part. Hey. Okay, let's check the file here. Or is it? Is it not what I think it is? Wait, no, it should be in the file screen. Flowchart controls escape tips about digital routes. Thought it was there, but it didn't seem to be. That or I just wasn't looking at it right. Let's give it a better look. These are tips, file screen, flowchart, tips. Ah, here it is, Clover's notes. Sorry, I'm blind. 3241. Alright, if it'll please the courtroom, I'm gonna cheat and take a screenshot of what I'm looking at here. Would have been better to do the one that wasn't dimmed. But hey, how could I have known? Besides, you know, experimenting with it. That would have been good too. Wait a minute. Maybe this is it. And if this is it, bottom right is 1. No, I was hoping that I had the key, but the key to figuring this out, but doesn't seem to yet. Nothing in those lockers. This blows. Ooh. We're gonna need some sort of activation key. Alright, nothing there. Three-pronged power cable. Cable has 3 prongs with... son of a bitch. Fucking hate that. Don't you hate it? I moved into places back in the day, years ago, where none of the outlets were 3-prong. And I'm like, come on, man. What are you, living in the 20s? And then you have to buy that thing that it has the 3 holes in it, and then on the other end it is a normal plug with 2-pronged plug. It's just it's a nightmare, man. That's great. No, that's actually the most important thing. We need one of those. Alright, let's combine this with this. Alright, looks like we're finally gonna get some progress here. Oh, hello.
Oh, that worked. What? Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kinda weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
A wireless display?
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly, hence the name. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
Is that normal?
I mean...
Yes, at least where I
Come
worked.
on.
Oh.
Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
That's
Looks like we need to enter a password.
That's password.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own?
Yep, on my own.
Lotus?
All right. Let's kick some ass.
Her breasts are ginormous.
Wait, what?
Didn't expect that, did you?
Of course I didn't. You're typing so fast, I can't even see your fingers.
Me neither. There's a text box over them.
What kind of job do you have? What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment. I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Why?
Huh? Oh, it was just something.
I see.
Hmm.
Oh, what are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. The long version? A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher. It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly. But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do.
But can you even run a program when to open and get past the startup, you have to put in a whatever.
But back to what we were talking about earlier.
I don't know. I don't even know what WinRAR is.
What were
Don't
we
worry
talking
about it.
The wireless display? It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it? How do I put it? Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right? So you enter 1 + 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
No? Not really.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago. You're just not getting it, are you? Who calculated 1 + 1?
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right?
Please!
They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating. And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power. Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear.
I want this scene to end not because of her delivery, but I'm so tired of hearing this typing noise.
Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations.
You're gonna break your fucking fingers.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna break them for you.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that, because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
So, what are you trying to say?
What cave people are we talking about? I think I've lost the plot.
Nothing, really. It's just, I thought maybe, what if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain. A scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. See? Doesn't it sound the same? Maybe the brain is just an output device, like this monitor. Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else, in a main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it.
I'm dying.
Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications, we can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains, where we experience that information as thoughts.
The brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else. That's just crazy talk.
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia. If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
Huh.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blindsight, too. Perhaps they actually can speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Wait a minute. What?
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
Don't you dare start telling me about fucking prognosis Pangea.
Oh, what is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces.
Oh my god.
In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours. So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
No. No, I don't think so. Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right?
What is going on right now?
To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same, even though they've obviously got faces. It's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually. But you or I couldn't, unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart. Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed. And, what were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
I hate you.
What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
Not funny.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously. It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time. But looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Thank
Why?
fucking God.
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
Oh my God. I would have been cool if I didn't have to hear the clickety clacks noise the whole colon.
I certainly did. And let's see what
Why
we
did they
got.
say colon?
Piece of cake.
The screen changed again. What the hell is that?
A puzzle.
No idea. Looks like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
No, I can't do anymore. It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do. Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, all right? I did my part.
Well, I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. And make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
Okay, I have the picture right here, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. I've always liked those puzzles where you hit one area and it lights up things around it. And then you gotta pick the right one so everything's the same. I associate it with that one puzzle at the end of Mario RPG. Where did it come from? Oh. Jackpot. Alright, so it looks like we may be done here then. Activation key.
Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute?
And the key to get out of
What's
here.
I wanted to ask you something.
Hmm?
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right? Did you hear him say, like, anything weird?
Huh? Well, let me think. Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
He also threatened to fight me.
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if... is Snake, was he born...
You're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that. And his arm.
His arm?
Yeah, my brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm. The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Oh.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
Well, now that we got a bit of background on him, which is interesting, I kind of have to wonder what's happening to him, or not. Like, he did disappear, so maybe I should, like, theorize here. I think that... I'm trying to think of the most ridiculous thing possible. He has been killed and replaced by an evil clone. I'm trying to think about it. And then he just comes back, his eyes are open. He's got a demon arm. It's just Devil May Cry 4. Ah, what do we got? Alright, well, we activated that. The keyboard, it does nothing. I get it. Good reference. How about you? Yeah, it's fine. She isn't a shit kid at the moment. She is improved over last episode. She's acting nice. She's not being a bitch. And that's all I take from a child. Get a little bit of respect. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. What? Look at this real-ass fire! I mean, that would get her out. Hey, get your ass out of here. You okay?
I'm dying. I got lung cancer.
I mean, I took 5 seconds to get to the door. We did it. I found it. Yeah, the door was right there.
Whew, thank God we got out of there.
Yeah, finally.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Damn, none of these open. They're all locked.
How about that one?
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Huh? Already?
June? Santa! 7!
Okay, I forgot that dude's name is Santa. So I'm like, oh man, is Santa Claus gonna pop out?
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
Hey, on the wall.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7 and door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Oh yeah, I think I looked at that earlier. If we look at this point in the game, this is a guide that like tells you the parts you are playing. And we took, I think it was door 5 in the beginning. And then we eventually all converged, did some story, and then I picked door 8. And the left side is the one they just went to, and we're all meeting here. And we're also kind of like halfway through this. Look at that. That's neat.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the nonary game works.
Wait a sec. This leads to...
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
Ooh, it's
I knew it. We're back.
Oh my
In the
god.
hospital room.
I didn't want to think. I didn't want to believe.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
God damn it.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough. Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Here.
Whoa.
Nice catch.
Jeez. I see. So this is Jupiter.
I'm gonna let you hold on to that, alright?
Yeah, on it.
Well, I've got something for you too then. Here, it's the Saturn keycard. We found it in the kitchen. I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
True. You wear like no clothing, so it would just fall out.
Yeah, on it.
So how many unused keys do we have now?
There's the Earth key we found in the laboratory, the Jupiter key you just gave me, and the Saturn key card from Lotus. I'll keep them safe.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway, right?
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs...
Wait! What about door 3?
Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
But what if there's a key in it?
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again. So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
Huh? Me? Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's gotta be. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you are.
All right, let's get moving. Okay, we're heading out.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes out.
Okay, we're off.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain.